everyone, I am Harita Tangudu working in Rapid Technologies. Today we are going to discuss data model. In every technology, we have database tables in the backend which are used to store the data for reuse purpose. Likewise, in Guidewire also we have data model, which is the set of data objects and the information about the relationships. Here, our data model includes entities and type lists. The first one is data model entities. Entity is nothing but it is a database object which contain fields that are used to store the information. For example, we have different entities. For example, here we have AB person and user. AB person is the entity that stores these set of details and user is the entity that stores these set of details. Now coming to types of entities. We have different types of entities in Guidewire, but the most commonly used types are editable entity, retirable entity, updated entity and versionable entity. The first one is editable entity. Editable entity is nothing but these are the entities that can be editable. Now coming to retirable entity. Retirable entity is the most common type of entity and the instance of a retirable entity does not be deleted. If we want to delete the data from the policy center does not delete the data but the data is not in use. That is nothing but retirable entity. Now coming to updated entity. Updated entity are the entities that store effective dates of the policies, like that means start date and end date of the things. Now coming to versionable entity. Versionable entity are nothing but these are the type of entities that have version number. Based on the updates occurring for the entity, the version number also be updated. For example, while creating an entity, the version number may be 1 and while we are updating the entity, the version number increases. That means it can come 2. Likewise, based on the updates, the version number will be increases and these entities will store the version number also. Now coming to entity fields. The entity field is a value used to represent the nature of the field. For example, we have different entity fields: data, foreign key, edge foreign key, array key and type key. The fields that store data in an entity are the entity fields. Here for a person we may store name, date of birth, phone number, gender, user ID, address, primary language, etc. These are the fields that store the data, right? So these are the entity fields. Now coming to data field. Data field is a single valued field that stores single value, that may be a string, integer, date time or boolean. For example, here we have an entity AB person and we have these set of details. So the name is the string value, date of birth is the date time value, phone number is the integer value and the gender is the boolean value. Likewise, we can store single value data in data field. Now coming to foreign key field. Foreign key is used to store the reference to another entity. There are some cases in which we need to refer one entity to another entity. In such cases, foreign key is used and it is like one-to-one relationship. For example, take this example, we have AB person and we need to refer this user entity in the AB person entity for user ID. So here we refer user as a foreign key in the AB person. This is nothing but one-to-one relationship. And the next one is edge foreign key. Here the purpose is same. This is same like foreign key, but this is used for cyclic relationship. For example, here we can refer AB person. Like we can refer user in the AB person, but we cannot refer AB person in the user. If we refer A to B and B to A relationship, it may throw errors. For this kind of cyclic relationships, we use edge foreign key. So here we refer, like we have two entities, AB person and AB details. So here we refer AB details as edge foreign key in the AB person and AB person as foreign key in the AB details. So likewise here we are creating a cyclic relationship. This is for cyclic relationship. And now coming to array key. Array key is used to store the reference for another entity, which is to store set of related objects. For example, a person can have many addresses, like two or more addresses. In such cases we use array. Like here we refer address as array key in the AB person so that we can add more addresses, one or more addresses for the person. In such cases we use array key. This is like one to many relationship. And I am telling again, For one-to-one relationship, we use foreign key. For cyclic relationship, we use edge foreign key. And for one-to-many relationship, we use array key. Now coming to type key. For knowing the type key, we need to know type list. The type list is nothing but it is also a database object which consists of predefined list of values. Here we have an example primary language. This is the type list which containing Telugu, Hindi, English and number of primary languages. These are the predefined list of values. So now type key field is nothing but we use type key field to refer the type list. Here we refer primary language as a type key in the AB person. These are nothing but we use these kind of type keys in drop down cases. For example, AB person, the person may be a Telugu person, Hindi person or English person. While he is going to fill the primary language, he will get the drop down so that he can select a value from the drop down. For such drop down cases, we use type key to refer a type list. This is all about data model. Thank you.